What's up guys, and welcome to another video. My name is Michael. It's good to see you guys back here at the channel. Today I'm really excited because we get to review a really cool action figure. Let me show you who I'm talking about. We're gonna be reviewing the Witcher Wild Hunt. This is based on the video game from, well, it came out on a different system, but it's called The Witcher Wild Hunt. It's basically the part 3, and it was released in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, May 18 of 2015. And this action figure is by McFarlane, and it's based on that video game. I still haven't played the video game. I have it right here. It's sealed. I've seen the reviews. I see some YouTube videos, and this game looks amazing. One thing that I have to say that I'm really excited about this game, it's the likeness of the figure. They look identical. So really good job, I can say so far. Really good job in that as far as the sculpt. All right, and right here we have the box. We have the name of the game, The Witcher Wild Hunt 3. And then we have Geralt of Rivia, his name. As you can see, we got a really cut out window right here at the front, which is really nice. On the side, we have the same thing. We got also the name of the game and also part of the cutout of the box. And right here, we got the company that developed this game, which is CD Projekt Red. And back over here, we have a picture of Geralt of Rivia. As you can see, he's grabbing his sword, which means something about this figure. It means that it's a double joint, which I love very much. It allows you to do so many poses, which is really nice. The back, you got the title, the name, his name, which is really cool. And one of the cool things about this figure is that it has 22 articulations, which is really nice. And we have Geralt of Rivia on the side and the company that made this figure. The bottom, nothing interesting, the same old same thing. And right here on the top, we have another cutout. It looks like we got 4 little windows right here at the top. And right here, it recommends the ages 14 and plus. Keep that in mind. And also says, very important, not a toy. So family members or wifeys, this is not a toy. So when we get one of these, oh, you got another toy. No, this is not a toy. This is a collectible action figure. Very important to keep that in mind, all right? All right, so moving on, let's go ahead and get it out of the box. All right, and here we go. So this is the background cover that came inside the box. Really nice red color with some triangle design, which I like. I'm gonna keep this so you can see the actual figure. So as you can see, we have the action figure. We have 2 swords, one made out of silver and one made out of steel. Not these are made of plastic, but in the story. And then we have the werewolf right here, head. And what else do we have? And when you look up over here, we have another base. I like this about McFarlane. It includes these bases, which is really nice when you're having a hard time keeping that figure standing. This is really handy, so really cool. Now that is what, 4 accessories? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you want to count the sword holder, then you can count that as 5 accessories, which is really nice. So this you can actually remove as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get Geralt of Rivia out of the box. I'm gonna cut and we'll be right back. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying my videos. If you are, I was wondering if you can do me a small favor. If you can hit that like button, it actually helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And every time you hit that like button, it shows this video to more people like you. Also, if you have any comments for me, make sure to write them underneath. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Make sure to subscribe. And back to the video. All right guys, and here we have the accessories. So like I mentioned before, here is the sword number 1. As you can see, it's pretty long, really nice. Then we have sword number 2. Really nice too. And right here we have the werewolf head. Incredible work with this werewolf. The details amazing, and the paint job incredible. Great job with this, McFarlane. Great job. And then you have the base. I like the fact that they have the name of the game. the Witcher Wild Hunt, really nice. And then right here on the figure, on the back, we have the sword holder. So this is where you attach your swords. Let's get that here. Pretty nice, right? All right. And right here we have the figure. Wow. The detail on this figure is amazing. Everything, as far as first impressions, it looks wow. Really, really impressive figure. McFarlane, great job. Right here, he's wearing his signature armor. I believe it's pronounced Kaer Mahern armor. I'm really bad pronouncing all these weird, interesting names. But it's a signature armor that he's wearing right here, which is really nice. All right, so now moving on. Let's go ahead and go over each of my 5 categories. And based on that, I'm gonna give it my score, my verdict on this figure. So far, it looks, wow, really good job. All right, so first thing, let's go ahead and go over the sculpt on this figure. I haven't played the game, but the likeness of the character of the game is a copy. It looks identical. They did an amazing job with that. It's an excellent representation of the character of the game, which is really nice. And let me go ahead and put them here so you can compare them. All right, and now moving on to the paint. I have to say, overall, it's a basic job on the paint. It has this parts and sections where they actually did a little bit more than just a basic paint. And that's one of the things I want to point out, like the swords, you can see they're just plain plastic, no paint here. The handles are painted, but the actual swords are not. These are really easy to paint, so not sure why, but it's something that is okay, you know, not a big deal, we can do ourselves. The werewolf is the one thing that I'm very impressed with this head. You can see the detail on the paint, the different tones, like inside the eyes right here, you can see that it's more like a dark brown or even black, and then you have your brown. So they actually spend a little bit more time on the creatures, on the werewolf face, than on the actual armor. So a little bit of this would have been really nice to see, like especially on his armor, because he's always fighting. So I would have loved to see his armor a little bit more dirty, worn out, weathering. And I don't think it's something that we can do ourselves, you know. But overall, the figure itself looks really good. I like what they did right here with the face, the different tones of colors right here. And then the beard right here has a little bit of different tones. Like right here you have a darker gray and a lighter gray. So overall, great job. I think it looks really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it 2 thumbs up on the paint. All right, and now moving on to articulations. This figure has 22 points of articulation, which is excellent. That means that it gives you a full range of positions. So if you would like to pose your figures and photograph them, this one is a really good figure to do all that. One of the cool things I like about some of the new figures is when they have the double joint, which is really nice. That allows you to bend your arm, and this one is no exception. You have double joints right here on the arms, which is really cool. And also you have double joints on the knee as well. The other cool thing that I like about this figure is right here on the tip of the toes right here, is that you can bend this, which is really nice. You don't typically see that in a lot of figures. McFarlane is one of those companies that actually does that in some other figures, and I love that. Now on this video, I'm not going to be doing the time-lapse videos that I normally do, but eventually I'm going to start doing those separate. So it's just that it takes too much of my time, and I'm trying to make these videos. If not, it will be very difficult for me to make this video. So anyways, I really love that they added that. Now the one thing that I noticed that I had a little bit of a hard time is obviously the head. Even though you can move it, the hair on the back then it limits you to look up. So Geralt cannot look up. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's because of the hair, but it's okay. I don't mind that. As the fact that I can do some other ones. I can tilt his face a little bit, pan his face a little bit to the right, to the left. You can do a 360 if you want. Another thing that I want to point out that is a little bit different than some other figures is the torso. The way it feels shallow inside, and I understand why they did it. They did it because they wanted to keep the armor the way it looks. It looks like it's covering his upper body and then down to his waist. Now, the one thing that looks a little strange is when you are bending the figure, since it's hollow inside, this is what it looks like. Which is not a big deal, because I overall like the way the figure looks, and I honestly prefer this in the standard torso that they do on action figures. This actually looks like an armor, like he's wearing clothes, which is really good. In fact, that's another thing I didn't point out, but you can feel all these are not removable, but you can actually bend them, which is really nice. So really good job with the armor, the wardrobe on this figure. So overall, as far as the articulations, I like it. Honestly, 22 points of articulation, that is great. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it 2 thumbs up on articulations. Great job, McFarlane. And moving on to our next one is quality. So quality, it feels firm. It feels solid. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break. I think they did a really good job. The accessories, they also feel solid as well, which is really nice. So far, I haven't broken anything. One of my videos, my early videos, I did a review of the one of the Spawn figures. And while I was posing the figure, one of the arms, or the wrist, broke. And that was getting it out of the box. So basically that's what I mean by quality. I played so far with all the articulations on this figure. Everything is intact, it feels solid, the actual figure feels really good. So quality and overall paint, sculpt, then we have to give it 2 thumbs up. Excellent job. And last is the price. So I bought this for $24.99. I think it's an excellent price for the figure, including the 2 swords, including the werewolf head, and including the base, and if you want to count that as an accessory. And overall, the detail, the lightness of this figure is worth it. So $24.99 I think is excellent. So if you find this figure, make sure you buy it. Especially if you're a fan of the Witcher series, make sure you get this figure because it's definitely worth it. So overall, my verdict on this figure, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an A. Great job, McFarlane. Alright guys, and that is it for today. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the likes, for the comments. I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, make sure to like it. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And also, if you have a comment for me, don't forget to write your comments, your questions underneath. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Make sure to subscribe. Welcome to the channel, and I will see you guys next week. Take care, guys. Bye.